So Neptune is officially direct, and I don't know if you can feel it, but I can. It is time. With Saturn being in Pisces right now, Neptune going direct turned all of Pisces around, including Saturn and including the North Node. I have been feeling for the previous 24 to 48 hours like somebody lit a fire up underneath of me. Not ironically with the fire in the background. Okay, it's a terrible joke, but we're moving on. Let's remember, okay? Neptune is a 14-year transit wrapping up its time in Pisces, about to move into Aries, a sign of fire, a sign of war, a sign of priorities and boundaries, success, victories, sacrifice, and failure, along with learning. So the fire that you feel, if you're already feeling it, because I know I do, okay? If you're already feeling the fire, we have things to do. Not the gremlin voice coming out, but yeah, we have things to do. It's time, okay? It's freaking time. All the stuff that you feel like you need to wrap up and get done, it's time. All the stuff you feel like you need to prepare, it's time. One of the things that we need to remember before we get to the eclipses, February, March time, Saturn is going to be in Aries, Neptune is going to be in Aries, the eclipse is in Aquarius, where Pluto is, and Aquarius is partially ruled by Saturn, which is going to be in Aries. We have a lot of very aggressive energy that is about to arrive in our world. Do we know exactly what it's going to look like? No, because we cannot know exactly what something is going to be until we experience it, right? We can predict it. That's what this page is all about, is the prediction of stuff, and also like the breakdowns of things, etc. Okay, and also we sometimes with those predictions don't know what it's going to be until we really fully are in it. We got a taste of it earlier this year, but until we're all the way in it, especially during eclipse season, you're telling me that those transits are changing during eclipse season? We have 3 months, not even. Now we have like 2.5, okay? Whatever you feel like it's time to get it together, you're not wrong. It is time to get it together. One of the things about Saturn and Aries, as a fellow Saturn and Aries, that you should know before we enter this transit of Neptune and Saturn and Aries, okay? If you don't do it right at the beginning, there is going to be a bigger sacrifice later. So if you feel like you need to get it together and you need to get it together now, you're not feeling that for no reason. It is because Saturn and Neptune, Pisces energy, North Node stuff also is asking you to prepare. Not to scare, okay? This is not to freak you out. This is to let you know that Saturn in Aries is serious and it does not come to play. Saturn, we know, is always serious, right? But depending upon the sign that Saturn is in, it creates order and structure and orders time stuff and gravity stuff and laws that we can't break because they're bigger than us. It orders that stuff differently depending on the sign that it's in. Because Saturn has been in Pisces, we've been focused on, and I know this is about Neptune, we're going to get back to that, okay? Just follow me for a second. Because Saturn has been in Pisces, we've been ordering the transitions. We're changing positions. We're going from one place to the next place, and we're about to get there. We're about to arrive. And Neptune moves into Aries before Saturn does. Neptune is going to enter into this war, fire starter, boundary, harvest, sacrifice, victory, loss energy before Saturn does. So the fact, if you've been feeling the fire starter, get it going energy since Neptune has turned around and gone direct December 10th, again, not for no reason. This is us almost to the finish line, looking at the crossroads that we're about to cross. Yes, I said crossroads. Looking at the crossroads that we're about to cross saying, oh, I need to get ready. Even though with Pisces, we don't always fully know what the picture is going to be because it's a lot of indirect stuff. So we're in this foggy energy looking at the crossroads of Saturn and Neptune being in Aries very soon, knowing that it's going to be a fire starter war energy. Okay? Knowing that there's probably going to be sacrifices and victories. Okay? Looking at that, knowing we have to get things finished. This is going to be very intuitive also. This is kind of like a war call. I'm not going to play around with it, all right? This is the spirits getting very serious with us. I mean, tripping up on my words. This is a lot. Okay? How many times am I going to say okay? Anyways, moving on. This is us getting serious with the spirits getting serious with us, telling us, listen, the done deal is almost done. Pisces energy, we're almost finished. We're going to feel it resonate and kind of clear out. More stuff is going to come in. We do still have the North Node in Pisces, and we do still have a Pisces eclipse coming up at the end of 2026. Well, August of 2026. It's not the end of 2026, but it is the end of the lunar nodes in Pisces and in Virgo. Oh, okay. Oh. We're not showing up to play with Neptune and Saturn and Aries. January 26th, 2026. That's when Neptune transits over into Aries officially. Get it together, okay? I don't know what get it together means for you, but you're gonna know. You're gonna feel it. Intuitively, it could be directly, it could be symbolically. You and spirit, that's between you guys. You're gonna know, okay? You're gonna know. We have a whole new era about to begin. Kind of, it's already started, but like it's gonna be official. We had the prequel. Okay, we had the premonitions of it earlier this year. Now we're gonna station in it fully and totally. I wouldn't want to get caught with my priorities not in order before we get to this, especially with the eclipse in Aquarius. We'll talk more about that another time, okay? And protect thyself. Neptune is direct. Saturn is direct. Be direct with you, okay? Let spirit be direct with you. We have things to do. So go do them. Go get it done. Because you know what? You're a super person. You have the capability. You have the courage. You have the fearlessness. You have the tool. You've also sacrificed to be where you are. Don't let yourself down. You know, you got it. And that's really how I feel about it, because this transition is going to be maybe a little bit unexpected. Well directed, right? But a little bit unexpected. And that's just what it is. So gratitude, reverence, and love to you. Let me get it together too. You know, we got a lot to brew. There's a lot of things to do, a lot of new coming through also. So keep up the work you need to do. I will too. That's what we do over here, thankfully. And I'll talk to you soon. Also true. Keep it up, okay? You got it. Be the fire starter in your life. Don't let other people start the fires and burn you down. You know what I mean? Okay. I got a little lighter if you need it. Just, light the fire. Get it started. And I'll talk to you soon.